Okay, hey, it's me, Sarah, obviously. Um, and this is part 2 of my Larry versus Elounor rant. Because last time my phone died, and, well, it didn't die, it just notified me I was at 20%, but that took me out of videotaping. So, this time I'm going to try to end it in part 2, but I don't know. Okay, well, last in okay, if you haven't seen part 1, I strongly suggest seeing that part because you're gonna be lost and you're gonna miss out on like half my awesome rant. But secondly, you're just gonna be confused as to where we're at right now. I don't mean to offend. Remember, I don't mean to offend any of you, and obviously my opinions are biased due to my shipping of Larry. Okay. I ended with me saying it's ridiculous how people hate on other people. Now, I know I shouldn't be preaching this after I hated on Elounor for a while, but I truly am sorry. I wasn't thinking what I was doing. See, at the time, I was like, why do people care so much about her feelings? Because what if Elounor at the end of the day doesn't even give a shit or a flying fuck what people have to say about her? But now I feel super bad because what if she does take into consideration what I do? So, yeah. So, I've seen hate go both ways. Well, actually, technically it's 4 ways, because I've seen Elounor shippers hate on Harry for no clue, for no reason. I've seen Elounor shippers hate on Larry shippers. I've seen Larry shippers hate on Elounor shippers, and I've seen Larry shippers hate on Elounor herself. Okay, I'm not going to justify any type of hating or bullying, because none of it's okay. It's not okay to call someone a bitch when you don't know them. It's not okay for you to call them a whore, or that they make fun of the way they dress or how they look. It's just not cool. And just to the people who tell each other or other people to kill themselves, find a fucking life and grow up. Did you know that the bullshit tweet that Louis tweeted to the girl Skylar IDK? You probably remember it. Yeah. Elounor shippers sent the poor girl hate, and she killed herself. She killed herself for it. And she was only 13 years old. That's ridiculous. If you tell someone to kill themselves, you need to reevaluate your life. Your whole life needs to be reevaluated. Because telling someone to kill themselves is not okay. At all. I might have said mean things to Elounor shippers in the past, and Elounor herself, but I have never told anyone to kill themselves. Sure, I might have been like, oh my god, why the fuck are you on my account if you can't handle it? Okay, I'm gonna say this once and one time only. If you're an Elounor shipper, if Elounor shippers and Larry shippers can't live in harmony, then Elounor shippers, stick to your Elounor shipping accounts and other Elounor shipper accounts. Don't go on Larry accounts and start shit. Don't go on them. Don't look at them. Don't even comment on one. If you see a picture on an Elounor tag, just ignore it. do not intervene, because it's just going to make everything blow up and make it 100 times worse. Same thing goes for Larry shippers. If they put something Elounor on a Larry tagged, ignore it. Swallow your pride. Walk away. It's not going to make you any cooler, guys, if you just go hating at each other every 5 seconds. I mean, sometimes I don't even wonder why the boys hate us, because sometimes I hate us. A lot of people hate us, even ourselves sometimes. Everyone in this fandom hates each other and themselves. Like, everybody in this fandom just needs to grow up. They need to stop the hate, they need to grow up, and they need to mature. Okay? 3 things. 3 things. 3. Not 2, not none, not 1, but 3. And, okay, I have another point, but I forget what it is. Oh. About Skylar IDK's death. Nobody's sure if it was actually Louis or management tweeting. But since we have proof that management tweets from the boys' accounts, I would imagine it's management. Because management only cares about money. And we can tell that because the boys are always exhausted, like, all the time. And they always complain about not having time off. And it's ridiculous how much they're work. They have months booked before they even know. Like, and they only get, like, maybe a few days off a month. It's sad. Like, all they care about is money, and it's ridiculous and pathetic. So, like, that's management. I doubt management gives a flying fuck that Skylar IDK killed herself. They're probably just celebrating, and they're like, what? Yeah, one less Larry shipper to worry about. And to that, fuck you. Management. Well, other than that, I mean, I could rant on and on all day about how we just all need to step back and reevaluate the situation, and how we just need to grow up and mature as people. But there's not very much more to talk about. I've pretty much gone over everything I wanted. Oh, no. One last thing. If you've seen the Elounor support video, whoever made that video, shame on you. Who are you to call Larry shippers horrible people? You don't even know us. Just because we ship Larry, and just because Larry shippers ship Larry doesn't mean they're deluded, stupid, foolish, should kill themselves, should overdose, or any of the possibilities of what you're thinking or of saying to a Larry shipper. Just keep it to yourself. Really. Okay, how about we come up with a new rule? Before you post something mean or degrading about anyone in the fandom, anyone including Elounor or anyone, like Elounor shippers, Larry shippers, if you wouldn't like somebody saying that to you, then don't say it to them. It's as simple as that, really. Oh, and I cannot stand when Elounor shippers claim. I haven't seen very, very many Larry shippers say this, but when Elounor shippers make the comment that it's a fact that Elounor is is real. It's a romance, and Larry's a bromance. When they say that's a fact, that's incorrect. That's like saying the Wanted is better than One Direction, is the best boy band in the world, and One Direction is the worst, is a fact. Because most people would disagree with that statement. So therefore, whether you ship Larry or whether you think Larry is a romance or a bromance, and Elounor is a romance, it's not a fact. It's an opinion. And everyone needs to understand that it is an opinion and indeed not a fact. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. I had a few shout outs, but I'm not going to be able to remember them all. So, I'll try to put them in the description, but I know for a fact not all of them are going to fit in the description. So, I'm going to put about maybe 3 Larry shippers and about 3 Elounor shippers in the description. They're personally my favorite Larry and Elounor accounts that I'm going to be putting in there. And I'm also going to be putting my Instagram because I have all the evidence of Larry that I do analysis, I do analysis, whatever the frick the plural for analysis is. I do the plural for analysis. I show evidence. I show why Elounor's fake. And yeah. So subscriptions are always nice. I will not hate any of you if you comment what you truly think about this video. If you want to punch me in the face, comment that you want to punch me in the face. Because obviously you can't punch me in the face in real life. Well, you probably could, but you get in a lot of trouble. But anyway, just feel free to speak your mind. If you're an Elounor shipper, I really don't care if you comment that you think my opinion is wrong. Because you're entitled to your own opinion. Same goes for Larry shippers. Please try not to fight each other in the comments. I don't care if you call me a bitch, a hoe, a deluded, stupid asshole. Like, just feel free to comment what you feel. I would make a heart, but my other hand is holding my phone, so obviously I can't. But, okay. I heart you. Well, anyway. Yeah, feel free to comment whatever you're feeling about this video, because I can make more videos about the topic of Larry or Elounor. I could make a whole video about Elounor if you want me to, or Larry. I can do a whole one on management, because trust me, I have a lot about management that I could say. What else could I do? I can do, like, One Direction singles, One Direction news, just give my opinions on random bands, artists, new artists. Please don't ask me about Taylor Swift, because I seriously just can't stand her. No hate. I mean, her music is catchy. I will admit she's a great songwriter, but I cannot stand her personality. I cannot stand her as a person. So please just don't ask me to do an analysis on what I think about Taylor Swift. Any other artist, I will freely do it. And if you want me to do one about Pazer, even though they've broken up, or if you want me to do any other ones on other bromances of any boys and any, like, Zeri, I'm perfectly fine with that. Okay, so just comment what you want me to do. I will take suggestions freely. yeah, so love you guys.